Oh, good morning, everyone. It's Chris here, ITHive, and welcome to Saturday morning's tech show. I apologize a little bit if I make this one a little bit short, which was not such a bad thing, but put my back out again, so I'm grimacing through this. I'm not doing too bad. I'm on the end of recovery, so it's all good. Listen, though, I just wanted to talk a little bit, and I've mentioned this before, and it's a real reason why I do what I do, right? And this week, unfortunately, I had an experience with a customer of mine that, I'm working through the process on my end to figure out, how we can do better here. But this is what happened. So the client was the other end of the country, and I do 99% of everything I do remotely, and most of the time that works. However, there are occasions sometimes where I need to reach out to another party to provide services on behalf of my customer, right? And usually this is what I do, and it works really well. Okay, so I tell the customer to take it to X, Y, and Z, usually a branded outfit, something that we can trust and recognize. And then I get them to give their techs my phone number, contact info, and get them to call me, right? And then we work collaboratively. We save the customer some money because I can tell the techs right off the bat, okay, these are the things that need to get done. Don't worry about anything else. Okay, so now I haven't followed through yet because I just got the information yesterday, but this is what happened, unfortunately. So in this case, my customer was a senior, as I do have some senior citizens as customers, and not a real strong hold on technology. And and that's fine, right? That's why they have me on board, right? Because easy access, they can ask me questions, I can help them out, I can, resolve little things here and there and stuff like that, and it works well. But she had a problem, and I couldn't fix it because every time I tried to do something, the computer would shut off. So clearly we need somebody local to deal with this. So I told her, and I'm not going to out this company yet because I want to follow through with them and see what they do, because they did make a mistake. And so anyway, she brought her machine there. She gave them my phone number, and I can see it on the invoice where my contact information is there and stuff like that. Nobody ever called me, okay? The first thing they did was fix the problem they needed to fix, right? Which my guess probably took them about 15 minutes, okay? But then they proceeded to do all kinds of other services that the customer never asked for. And jacked that bill up to, I think they worked on it for about an hour and a half, which was totally unnecessary. And then so the client paid that. And then they ill-advised the client that they should get Norton antivirus software, which quite frankly is the worst product on the market. Expensive, and my client's already covered with a product, right? Clearly the tech maybe didn't recognize that as a security product. I don't know. But anyway, that was all missed. And all of this could have been avoided if they had just followed the customer's instructions to call me before any work was done, because I knew the information to share with the tech so we can get the job done and get it fixed. None of that happened, right? So in this case, I'm guessing that my customers spent at least $100, no plus any virus, so probably about $220 more than they should have on this call. And just outrageous. Great for sales for the business, right? But the customer, $200 of service she didn't need, and all could have been avoided. And this happens all the time, right? Unfortunately, there are some companies and organizations and individuals that take advantage of people's lack of knowledge about technology. And that is why one of the things I'm doing here is to educate. Yeah, sure. I'd love to have lots of customers and stuff like that, and we're working up towards that. But if I can empower more people about the pros and cons of technology and the do's and don'ts of technology, I know, guys, it's all very boring and dry subject matter, but it's in our world. We can't ignore it, and we can't pretend that there's no issues, right? My God, people, you expose yourself so much to issues, right? And you need some. The day is here where you need some concierge service, right? Some helping hand, some easy access reach where you can deal with stuff, right? And you're also protected by those companies that take advantage of this. So for this senior customer of mine, what I'm going to be doing next week is I'm going to call this company, talk to their senior management at the local store, and go through the scenario of what happened, right? And I am going to endeavor to try and get my customer a refund because she was ill-advised and ill-serviced. And it's really disappointing because, I thought anyway that this organization, they bought their computer there. Service that I've had when I was out there at this location was impeccable and very good. They're very honorable, and so I was really disappointed to find out that this happened, right? And anyway, next week I'll follow up on what happened with this story, and this is what I'll likely do if the company comes clean and rectifies their mistake and fixes it and gives my customer a refund. So, you know what? We'll leave it at that. If they don't handle this problem properly, right? Well, then we'll talk about who that company is next week, and what can you do other than that, right? And so, anyway, I'm going to wrap up soon because I'm running my limit as far as I can sit here. But just a message, folks. Get a second opinion, just like having a car or whatever, right? Just because somebody says something's broken doesn't mean it's broken. Get evidence, right? Find out, right? Ask questions, right? Just don't take it for granted, okay? And anyway, I encourage everybody to get trusted tech in their corner where they can ask questions and be informed properly, right? So they're not left out in the cold, right? Or hijacked for large amounts of money that they didn't need to spend anyway. All right, so that's the message. I'm signing out. Good to talk to y'all. We'll see you next week. Oh, Southern draw. We'll see you next week, and hopefully I'm doing a little bit better. All right, we'll talk to you later. See you. Bye.